Yep. How's it going? Let's go and knock out the last couple things we got to do for MapCon. We have until probably around like 4:30 tonight. Amanda's got Pilates. I'm gonna walk to Pilates with her, and then I'm gonna get my run in on the way home. And then we've got World versus World tonight with CL, which should be fun. It's been a while since I stopped by with Hells. Says he's got a new comp. He says it's real good. We're gonna show up and we're gonna see if that's true or not, and get some of our World versus World progress in. We might as well spend hero points so without getting yelled at about them. We might as well get stuck on a piece of metal. There we go. This is the last capital city that we need. And then we'll have these out of the way. And all we got left after that is just pure map comp. All the normal stuff. So it should be a nice time. And vault over. My immersion is ruined. Where the hell? This isn't where I shadow stepped from. Not my beautiful house. I don't think you're even supposed to be able to get up there. God, no wonder you can hack into like any objective as a thief. They let you go anywhere with these blinks. That was wild. And then Vault is like, oh no, a small ledge. I couldn't possibly. I shouldn't be complaining. The fact that Vault can't get over that ledge, probably like one of the things that keeps Vault from being used to hack into objectives in World War. Just if only they would apply the same treatment. Sword 2 is the actual culprit in like 90% of cases. I'm skipping actually getting stuff. Disappoints me. Okay. So Monday, which means one of the things that I need to do today is go to Armistice and buy my provisioner. Should be able to make another legendary rune. I definitely have the clovers for that. It's only like 15. I'm probably gonna have to buy a bunch of charms, but that's fine. I can live with that. We the one at Ecto Gambling yesterday. We're flush with money. Anything else I miss over here? There's that somehow. We should probably go grab that. There we go. And then we did Command Core last time. We'll do Command Core first this time. We'll go outside last. Any waypoints down here? Any POIs down here? No, it's all upstairs. Say hi to Redlock. They say hi to the other lady. It could be Ashley Chen. I move in mysterious ways. Actual commander. And then we go say hi to the Iron Legion. Tribune. Leave. I think that's Command Corps done. We'll go to the Gladiator Pits. We just have to do stuff that is out south and underneath. I am a little concerned we only have one of 5 vistas right now. Nope, we're fine. Because they're all to the south. This is Griffin. Anytime you got a chance to be a Griffin. Be nice if you could avoid hitting trees. Vista, waypoint, you. Waypoint. All the waypoints. POI. That's all the POIs we done, baby. No look map completion. Now it is time to extremely vault on people. Poor worm, you got no clue. Barn spider, fuck you. I do love the lava pit. Black Citadel is actually kind of neat. Also, what's up, Vision? How you doing? Oh, he's ready for video games. He knows what he's doing. Can't just vault on him one time. Vault on you one time, though. I am out of range of the heart. Alright, let's go back. Oh, I could be working on Shortbow Master right now. You know what? As much as I do love staff, this seems like a good opportunity to get Shortbow kills. Farm up a little extra AP. Nobody's respawned. Ah, one person is respawned. Clearly there has to be other stuff that I can do here. Can I fight you? Collect Devour Eggs? Hang on, where can I collect Devour Eggs? Down here. Oh, there's extra space for this renowned heart. Well, well, well. I never knew this was down here. I think this is fine as is. Actually finish this heart. Wow, I don't think I've ever been here before. These don't appear to do anything. Oh wait, here's one. Alright. Moving on. The only part that sucks is that if I'm going to try and farm Shortbow Master progress, I can't dodge on people to kill them. Because the killing blow has to come from Shortbow. But I guess if you were going to farm it anywhere... Sorry about that, Hyena, I forgot that my dodges do damage. About it. I guess if I was going to farm progress anywhere, this is an alright place to farm progress. I helped. Don't care about that, huh? Care about this. Pato Smooth. Oh, you're one of those. Gotcha. I will not be kindly communicating with you on Discord. But thank you for your interest. I will enjoy the time that you spend following this channel for about the next 2 days until Twitch deletes your account. Why are you talking so much? Like, yeah, Master General. Full story or whatever. But I'm gonna be taking your stuff. Yeah, you grab that one, I'll grab this one. You didn't grab that one? He grabbed none? He really just walked in here and then left? Confusing. His name is also Pavarotti Spinelli, which has got to be like the least char name I've ever seen. Which is fine, like not everyone has to RP. Not everyone has to come up with like lore appropriate names, but like that one's just so far off that it's very funny. It's playing Guild Wars 2, naming himself after like 16th century composers. Maybe. I don't actually know who Pavarotti is. I know like Pavarotti is a person. I'm thinking of Luciano Pavarotti. He was born in 1935. He is not from the 60s. But like, it's the same thing. Okay, there's that done. Let's go see if any of the Flame Legion stuff is respawned. A turret has. Could be gone by the time you get there. Flame Legion is respawned. Nothing. Nothing. Something. There's a third cave. In here. there's like one POI down here. Yeah, there it is. And then we can just leave. Oh my god, they're coming out of the woodwork today. Oh, that's restricted. You can't even see it. Fortunate. Alright, let's go into the tunnels. Get the POI down here. Give progress. As long as I'm down here, can I work on the renown? No. Okay. You are useless to me. I'm just gonna stealth. And then vault. Oh, right, we're still using... I don't... I guess it doesn't really. Our might generation is not stellar, but I can't think of a better relic to really. Did I end up getting the tie-dye? No, I haven't been back. I should probably go check it. We'll do it after Ashford. Wait, is there a back after this? Oh, you can detonate your cluster bomb in mid-air. Okay. That's kind of neat. Maybe? But I guess it also means we should be careful about double-clicking it. Ashford shouldn't take that long. Get relatively soon. Also, if it's not fixed yet, and I did do it through World vs. World, I would have to wait until I've done all of the other hero points. Otherwise, I'd unlock them instead. We actually had the same issue when I had to unlock the last hero point from Malcor's Leap that I couldn't get to, because there are a ton of random hero points all over the place that the Corteria scrolls also unlock. Like, all the hero points on World vs. World maps also unlock via those scrolls. So I just had to keep buying them until I actually hit the one that I needed to unlock. It's actually a bit of a crapshoot, like which one you get specifically. These are apparently the only things you do for progress on this renown. So you kill ghosts and you squish spiders. So we can at least trap them. So close. Come here. Alright, one more down. Waypoint. This should be the Harpy Renown Heart. Yes. But we'll grab this POI down here quick. Also, remember to grab the waypoint in front of Plains of Ashford. Not last time. Sorry, not Plains of Ashford. Ascalonian Catacombs. There you go. Hi there. Oh, if you detonate it early, it's like a cluster bomb. Spreads out a bit. That's good to know. Daredevil? Well, I guess it isn't Daredevil, it's just short bow. Like, short bow's got a little nuance. I can appreciate that. Definitely no staff in terms of the raw power coefficient, but I guess it is more of like a Condi / utility weapon. So that would make sense. It's up the other side. There you go. Some of these walls are just comfortable. I don't know where that short bow shot is bouncing, but I'll go investigate. It's going all over the place. All of these are destroyed. I can't target them directly though. I need a ghost to come over here so that I can destroy the walls. I can't target them on my own. Thank you. I don't know if it gives me progress, but... well, maybe I can dodge on people. They're a little tougher, doesn't quite one-shot them. Never mind. If it crits, it does. Oops. I also still gotta finish, Return to POF. I still gotta get that Sunspear skin. We might do that later tonight after we're done with CO. I was gonna do the dailies, but it's only 3 Mystic Coins per day, and Mystic Coins aren't exactly expensive anymore. So I might instead just go through the list of stuff you have to do to actually get the spear and knock that out, because it is a really cool skin. I would like to make sure that I get it well it's available instead of having to do like a wardrobe unlock for it. There's still 2 gold each? Never mind. I thought somebody was telling me they were down to like 70 silver. Were they lying? Did somebody lie on the internet to me? Somebody lied on the dang internet. Can you believe it? In that case, we should be doing those. That's 6 gold per day. That's a lot of money to turn down. Fortunately, I think I've only missed 2 days. Like, I only have today's until tomorrow morning. Wait, really? It's already over? Yikes. I gotta hurry up on that then. I didn't realize it was a limited time event. I will absolutely do that after we're done with CO tonight then. That's slightly more important than map completion. I do wish for those bonus... Oh, they do give a timer. Bonus event ends in 1 day. Yeah. Yeah. We will do that after World versus World tonight. It's not the end of the world. If we don't, I'm not like a slave to FOMO, but... yeah, we should finish that up. Yeah, but normally doesn't it say, like, bonus event ends in 0 days? Oh, for the 6 gold. I'm not losing sleep about the 6 gold. I'm only worried about the one spear. Six gold, I can just go run T4 fractals if I decide I need 6 gold. I could just finish my World versus World weekly if I decide I need 6 gold. I'm not fussed about that one. Good. Waypoint. Vista. Waypoint. Taking your shit, I'm taking your shit. That's all food piles there. Perks, I have food for you. Perks. Beat scale? I'd love to. Oh, dread scale. Reading. He is not even a champion. You can dodge on this guy. He can take it. Alright, so if you dodge through them, it looks like you'll hit them with the dodge attack pretty consistent. We'll try and keep that in mind. Okay, you're clearly busy. I'll come talk to you later. Or possibly not at all. Now, if I turn in the oily sacks, we'll be done. If you would just let me talk to you. There we go. Okay, looking good here. We did miss a hero point in the lake, but we can get that. Work our way back north. Also a vista up on this hill. Also an event up that we can finish for easy credit. I would love to destroy your building. I hate this building. Get this building out of here. Oh, never mind, we're done. I'll leave it for someone else to do them. Head back north, get the hero point you missed. Waypoint, heart. He doesn't give her an outbreak. Unfortunate. This can't have always been here. This has to be someone's skiff, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. The weirdest place in the world to have a Canthan skiff in a charred Corteria starting zone. Somebody must have just had to go underwater and forgot about it. Later. Now where? Here. And there's another POI over there you missed. So into this little camp. Is it into this little camp? This is going to be challenging on a roller beetle. Not that bad. And then back down through here. Oh, no, we missed one more up here. Now we go down. Continue going down. This is the go inside the cave and kill ghosts part. But maybe planesworms also count, and also there's ghosts standing outside. At a minimum, reses will count. This guy, he knows what he's doing. Saw me resing, went for the same one instead of the other one. That's how you maximize your credit. Good gameplay. Oh, he's just going in. Got a gamer on our hands. I'll follow you. You've demonstrated that you came to play. I'll take this guy one time. I'll take half this guy. You got tags on all of them? Hopefully. Look at that teamwork. And we're both basically done. Tag him a couple times, you need that? Yeah, you got that. Come tag these two. You got those? You need those? Got those? We're done. This is how to be a good digital citizen. Okay, never mind. Zero point done. Where to now? Here? No, Vista. Vista to your right. $75%. Get insanely dodged up. Oh, is this the rifle renown heart? Oh. The rifle renown heart. Look at this vista. The rifle. Don't you dare. That's mine. That's BM. What happened to weekly map completion? We're doing it. What do you think I'm doing right now in Plains of Ashford? I'm map comping. The problem is that I haven't... I started doing map comp on like a Wednesday 2 weeks ago. And I have not yet caught up to having it be something that starts and ends on Monday. I did finish last week. I got 2 gifts of Explo, and I did 10 and 40. Right now we're on a Wednesday to Wednesday schedule because I started on Wednesday and I haven't played enough to catch up. So, but we have map comped successfully in 1 week. And today, as soon as I find some damn river drakes, is our attempt to actually get onto a Monday to Monday timer so that it syncs up with weekly reset. Because that would be much more convenient. There are too many people here. I can't use the rifle underwater. This is a disaster. Do I still have the rifle when I'm above water? No. Oh my god. Oh, I'm coming back to this heart, man. There's too many people here. Frick it. You missed your chance. Right now, I think we have 8 maps to go. And I have nil meetings today. And Amanda has Pilates today. So I think we have a pretty reasonable chance at getting caught up. Would be nice. But like, you can look at the keys. We got 19 of them. We've obviously been putting in the time. I want it all. I want every last one of them. You love to see the bar just go up. And then kill this turret, and that should be that. This endeavor disincentivized me from making legendaries for the sake of bigger gifts of Explo stacks? No. It's a great question, but the answer is no, because there's some psychopath on efficiency who has like 300 gifts of exploration, and they scare me. The world #1 gifts of exploration is 266. So, well, I think it would be an interesting endeavor to try and climb that leaderboard. There's a lot of gifts of exploration. That said, if I map comp successfully every week for an entire year, that would put me at 104. I would be 19th on the leaderboard for gifts of explo on efficiency. Which either means that I'm overestimating how much people map comp for fun, or I'm underestimating how long a year is. Or both. But I'll say after doing it for 2 weeks, which is basically a lifetime already, I am confident that I could do this every month for a year if I was not writing a dissertation. It's only like 20 hours a week. It's like half a full-time job. It's not even that bad when you're a streamer. And it's not even that bad for your viewership numbers either, because people tune in to watch you suffer. They're like, oh my god, he's doing core theory map completion every month. I can't wait to see him break. I can't wait to see him fail. It's going to feel so good when he cries on stream because core theory map exploration is so bad. They don't understand, man. I'm built different. This is my comfort game. This is not going to work. You will not be able to make this turn. He's made this turn. I do think as well, the more that I do it, I think I will try and do one speedrun at a time. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I think it would be an interesting activity to try it one time. That is not your mount button. This is why we use key bindings. I'm not going to say we're going to get it because 6 hours is really fast, but I'm going to go through the motions of trying it. We might learn something interesting about ourselves in the process. There are only 20 weapons from Gifts of Explo, but Explo plus Battle plus Clovers on Overflow Trading Company is like 600 gold. So even if I wasn't going to hoard them for famous internet points, it's actually a ton of money. It's not necessarily like worth it in terms of what you get out of it. There's faster ways to earn 600 gold than map comping for 20 hours. Oh, it also includes the cost of the gifts? Okay, so it's lower. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Still, though, can sell the extras for money. And all of our competition is gone. Thank God. I do have at least one gen. I think I have like a third of the gen ones. But the other thing that I was thinking, the other thing that I was thinking I could do is I could give them away. Because I know there's a lot of World versus World mains who really do not like map completion. And I know there's a lot of PvE mains who really don't like World versus World. So I was thinking I could do like, you give me all of the stuff that you can buy on the trading post. Like, you give me the trophies for the Gift of Might, Gift of Magic, you give me the materials to gamble on Clovers, and then I supply all the bind on account stuff. I supply the Gift of Battle, the Gift of Explo, I supply the dungeon item, because I have a million tales of dungeon delving, and then I give you a legendary. because I'm sitting here on stacks of both of the gifts. Because I enjoy both game modes. And then that's like a little fun, you know, community involvement. Here's something you get back kind of arrangement. But we'll see. We'll see how far I get into this crazy project anyway. Alright, we need one hero point, which is back here. And we need one POI. Which I think I know where it is, but I'm not sure. Oh, I still have the gun on. Never mind. Nice effigy dummy. Get bounded on. So the POI, I think, is here. Inside whatever that area is that I never discovered. Don't remember what it is, but it looks sus. This is not where the POI is. Then I've missed it somewhere else. I've missed it here. Oh, it's the statue. I remember the statue. Alright. Let's go see if Taida is feeling more cooperative today. And then we'll go do the rest of the char zones, and then we'll go do ore, and then we're done. I don't think that's all going to get done tonight, but I think we're going to make some pretty good progress on it. Does the music have horrendous audio quality, or is it your computer? I don't know. It sounds fine on my end. But also, I think Vision was saying that the audio sounded crunchy last night. I also don't have any dropped frames. Briefly crunchy, but normal again now. We'll do this then. I wonder if it's an issue with me trying to play it through YouTube, instead of actually having it as a local track on my machine. Oh, sorry, hold on. My hard drive has to spin up. The stream music archives are on a 10 terabyte hard drive, so it's got to figure out where these live. There. If it was crunchy, but then became normal, I would still rather just play it through my computer than try and play it off YouTube, because I'm reasonably sure that's going to be a YouTube issue where YouTube's doing something funky with the bit rate. So what I need to do after I'm done is I need to figure out where I can get an actual download link to Carl Casey's mixes, so that I can download and run them locally rather than running them over YouTube. That should take care of it, because I've never had an issue with running it through Fubar. Or at least not yet. If you do get any dubious audio quality now, let me know, because you should not. Have you guys seen that anti-woke Steam group that has reviewed like 1,400 games to figure out whether there's woke content in it? And they're like, Dave the Diver is woke because the sushi chef is black. And also Dave is fat, but he's still a diver. I'm thinking it would be a great stream idea to play every game on that list. Just play every single woke game that they've listed. Because there's a lot of really good games on that list. It would be a nice excuse to play a couple of games that I've been meaning to play. And then I can cast it as like, oh, like, you know, rage bait streams of like, I'm playing woke games. Get in here and give me viewers. But really it's just like, I want to play Hearts Play Shipbreaker because I think it's fun. It's a good game. Wouldn't mind going back to Dave the Diver. Love Dave the Diver. Wish Twitch allowed streamers to stream multiple audio channels. That would be sick. And I'm really surprised that you can't, given the way that there's, you know, hold on, let me make a note. You're giving me stream chores, but they're good stream chores. Not bad. Stream chores 2024 09 23. Find downloadable Carl Casey mixes. Check for Twitch plugin that adds a UI element to a music playlist. There has to be one for it, right? Hold on, I'm connecting to chat. There we go. There has to be a plugin for that. All the other, there's so much other stuff that gets routed through stream overlays that somebody has to have made a stream overlay for like, I would like to turn the playlist off. Or even just to like let you control the volume. So I'll see if I can track one down after stream. I agree it's probably not worth the cost on Amazon's side, but somebody has to have, like, done that. Hellmasker has commands to control volume, but it affects everybody. Yeah, but I'm thinking, like, I don't know. I used to watch a lot of Magic the Gathering streams, and Magic has overlays that are like view card information. But it's view card information that you toggle on your end as a UI element. And I'm thinking there has to be something similar to that for audio. But then I am like a noted not good at audio person, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. It's possible. Wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last time. I'm already done here. Good spawn rate today. Finish level 10. Are you gonna open it immediately, or are you going to perform your own marshmallow test and save them up to open them in bulk? If it's not my keys and it's not this project, I am an open immediately kind of. Go get the waypoint in here. Don't care for the stuff in the chest. See, that's a whole different element to the... I don't even need to be here. That's a whole different element to the equation. Of like, do you want the stuff that's available? It also probably means that when we do finish farming a stack of keys, I'm probably not going to open them all at once. I'm probably going to stagger them. I'll go like 50 per new chest, I think is what we'll probably end up doing, so that we don't get flooded with like multiples of the unique rewards and we can spread it out a bit. Maybe even 25. Don't care for the chest? Oh man, I love chests, man. Chests are my best friend. I can't glide here. That's fine. Also, didn't we figure out that there was, like, a much faster way of getting to this vista last time? I think it's, like, through here. It is removed from the pool, but if I've gotten all of the unique rewards out of a box already, then the box itself becomes lower EV. You could just save the keys for, like, the next box. Oh, I see what you're saying, Night Fury. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay, that is the fast way to do it. Holy shit. We up here. But now how do I get to the hero point? Nope, that's not gonna do it. I don't know. I guess we just do this again. Yeet. Okay, that is insane speedrunning technology. You don't have to do the JP at all, you can just send it with the Springer. Love that. Get out of here. Yeah, that's extreme pro gamer movements. Knocking actual minutes off of my time. Yo, in a cave underwater. Oh. Oh. There we go. No way out? No. Cave. I'm not catching the speedrun bug. I'm just mentally preparing for attempting a speedrun. I just think it would be interesting. Like, I find timers to be stressful in virtually every game that I play. Stardew Valley, extremely fun game. Love Stardew Valley. Worst mechanic in Stardew Valley by far? Time of day. Fetch. Timers are just stressful for me. I like thinking, I like planning, I like making careful decisions, and so the idea that a speedrun is thinking, planning, and making careful decisions, but also doing it as fast as possible, like, I could explore that. Also, some of the actual speedrun techniques are crazy. Is that why I never call my skill cooldowns? Listen, motherfucker. When I'm allowed to play Necro in our comp, you hear my fucking wells, okay? I'm just locked on, like, fucking Hollowsmith, which literally doesn't have skill cooldowns, because you've always got something up. typically do the thinking and planning beforehand. Yeah, I think that's the part that is interesting to me. I did. I did set you up for that, and I appreciate your participation in the room. But honestly, I'm not gonna say that it tilts me off the face of the earth to not be playing Necro when other people are playing Necro and not calling their shit. But it does annoy me. I actually don't think I've ever had any experience in Guild Wars 2 that's tilted me off the face of the earth. The worst thing that will ever happen is, like, I will become frustrated, and then the raid will end, and then Amanda will say, "How was Guild Wars tonight?" And I'll be like, "It was frustrating. You wanna hang out?" That's it. But it does feel like every time I'm not on Necro, and this is not about you, Night Fury. I'm not blaming you. I'm also not blaming Max, because Max is also a very good Necro. I'm not blaming any of our Necros. I think all of KMT's Necros are actually very, very good, and I'm happy with them. But it's still like anytime any Necro makes a mistake, like they don't call their wells, or they don't call a pull, or they don't know how to do the Sandswell teleport trick to like get people up a cliff face. I'm like, God, if I was on Necro, this shit wouldn't be happening right now. If I was just allowed to play Scourge for one 5-minute period, all of this would be fixed. But the reality is that our Necros are really good, and I'm happy with them. Honestly, they're good enough that I feel like I don't have to play Necro any given night, because I know that the ones that we have will be able to perform effectively. And then I can play other shit that, like, people either don't know how to play, or we only have 1 or 2 players who are good at, like, you know, Hollowsmith, Renegade, Firebrand, etc. This is a little much. I need to take away your sword. Do not play sword on support Scourge. Sword is a Power Reaper weapon. I'm actually thinking, I mean, I don't know. The guild build that we have right now is Axe Focus. I've actually been playing Scepter Sword, which sounds bizarre. No, the guild support Necro build is Great Sword plus Axe Focus. It has been for some time. I was experimenting with it for a while, and it is the Guild Reaper build, I think. I think I had it be the Reaper build, but it's too hard to use on support. It's too risky of a weapon. That said, if you want to do something that's like fun and interesting and different, Scepter Sword running Devouring Darkness is really interesting. Sword 4 is actually not a bad skill. I don't think it's quite as good as Focus, because you don't have the targeted boon rip on 5, but you do generate an enormous amount of Vuln. So anytime, it's basically like a very, very small Well of Suffering, and I've really enjoyed using it like that. It just kind of helps smooth out our bomb a little bit. Yeah, by all means use Axe, and the reason that I have people using Axe instead of Scepter is because I think Axe is just easier to use. Like, it's a lot harder to miss an Axe 3 than it is to miss a Scepter 3. But I think that when you're careful with Scepter 3, it's better. I mean, I can double check. ANT. Brig off. KNT builds. Support Scourge. Close. Yeah, this says Axe Focus. X2 is good for range downs, but it doesn't do anything if you're a minstrel. That's the other fight that I'm currently losing, by the way, to give you a peek behind the curtain. Is we're trying to figure out what the comp is going to look like after October 8th. And I feel very, very strongly that Scourge should be Celestial, because it's got a significant conju damage component, it's got significant power damage components, and it never really gave a shit about boon duration in the first place. But virtually every other officer and profession lead in K&T is like, I want slightly more barrier instead. Even though you're probably going to overcap it with the support scrapper, and even though you're giving up, like, most, if not all of your damage, which is non-negligible, I just want very slightly more barrier. I don't think it's the way. But I think I've also lost that fight. I've been basically outvoted 10 to 1. I just want to be on record saying that I don't think it's that good. I think Scourge would be totally fine to just run Sally. Bull is kind of like... he doesn't take damage. I mean, even on Selly, Spinal Shivers is still going to feel kind of worthless. You're only really going to get Spinal to hit hard enough to generate downs by itself if you're running Marauder or even like Zerker. But they at least do something. Like, Axe 2 is good for down conversion when you're Selly. It is not good for down conversion. It doesn't do it. It just does not pull its weight. But, oh, you're not the... sorry, it's you. You're the hero point. We'll see. I'm gonna play with CO tonight, and I'm pretty... well, I should talk to Hells. I think that CO runs Minstrel Scourge, and I want to ask Hells if I can come on Support Scourge. Or on Selly Scourge. Because I would like to compare my barrier generation and logs with their Minstrel Scourges, so that I have a data point that I can use in my favor when I'm discussing it with K&T. It's also worth noting on Scourge, chart is Wasp. Chart is Wasp. Wasp? Oh, like right here. And then who likes chart is Wasps? It's also worth noting with Scourge that a not insignificant amount of your damage actually comes from the Condi component. Like, Torment is usually 60 to 70% of your overall damage. So it doesn't feel like your weapon skills are really doing much. But the main damage component is actually from your condition. So it's not going to feel like your weapon skills are doing that much, because they're applying Condis. Do you still like Chartist Wasps? We do. Chartist Fly Swarm? Forest grub? Forest grub. Forest grub? Forest grub? Forest grub. Doing the emotes with the cows outside is big progress? That's true. I just never know what emotes they need. I know there's one that needs sit, and then there's one that needs bow, but I've never figured out what the other ones are, because I've never looked them up. I can also just wash these cows. Depressed cow. I don't know what a depressed cow needs, man. Slash frighten is an unknown command. Dignified cow. Bow. Lonely cow. Sit. I get far enough that I only have to do 2 of them. Depressed cow needs cheering up. Yeah, but like, what? Tell it a joke? Oh, I should know threaten. That's Mad King Says technology. Threaten I could have figured out. But like, cow's depressed, it needs to be cheered up. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go talk to your other cow friend that just, like, needs someone to sit with it. Last cheer? That's so disrespectful, though. Cow is like, I'm sad, so you cheer at it? No. That seems ableist to me. I refuse. I don't think that would make the cow feel seen. I reject it. But knocked him. Good swing. I like this roof. Try and build something like that in Planet Zoo. Do I have a small hailstorm or a large industrial fan in my room? I have that. So, large industrial fan, I would say. You describe that as being large industrial fan adjacent. The noise gate at least keeps it out. But when I talk, I'm sure it's coming through as well. Otter industrial fan? Yeah, I mean, really what I ought to do is get like an air blade or something. Like a quieter fan. But I don't know. I guess it has been a while since I've invested in myself. I do have to stay cool, but not for much longer. Summer is winding down. It's a consequence of having the office be on the 3rd floor of the house. And also just having, like, poor ventilation in the office in general. The HVAC return is, like, halfway down the stairs, and the only air vents in the office are in the floor. So, hot air rises to the top of this room and then stays there and does not move. Yeah, that's where mine was originally. And sometimes I think about, like, what life would have been like if it had stayed there. I think on the whole it would have been more inconvenient. Because it would have been in our living room, basically. So anytime anybody came into or out of our house, I would have to be like, hey, I'm streaming. And also the webcam setup would point directly towards the first floor bathroom. So not only would there be like a little door behind me on the webcam that says like toilets on it, because that's what the previous owner put up and we just never changed it. It would also kind of like render the first floor bathroom unusable, because you don't want to go down there and, like, you know, do your business so there's an active microphone like 8 feet away. That's not the experience that you're probably really looking for. Champion Plains room? No, thank you. I'm good. Need the TikTok feng shui dude to help me? I have no idea who this is. What's up, Exceed? Do you know who the TikTok feng shui streamer is? Or the TikTok feng shui dude? Maybe he's a streamer? I don't know. We're all trying to figure out who he is. Apparently he can help me figure out where to set up my stream. Hey, why is nobody taking damage? Like, I know the protector shields other people, but why is the protector himself not taking damage? Knock that shit off. Is it because you're in the circle? It's because you're in the circle. Can you upload videos to TikTok? I believe so. I know that there are other content creators that make TikToks by just uploading other content to TikTok, but you will literally never see me do that. For several reasons. That didn't give me renown hard progress for anything. Oh, hold on, somebody's killing the worm. Yeah, I'll come help you with this. Here, I'll blind him for you. Do I have anything else that helps? I can daze you with this. Hey, that's progress. Twitch keeps telling you to share the clips you make directly to TikTok. I can't tell you not to do that, because they're your clips, so I guess like you can decide to do whatever you want with them, even if you're making them out of things that happen on this stream. I would appreciate not having that happen. I don't need it, man. I do not need somebody coming into the stream being like, hey, I saw you on TikTok. You look like you're fun. Can I watch? Have you ever tried playing Fortnite? I really like that one. You should try Fortnite. You want to play COD? No. No, man. Like, I don't need that attention. Anyone hungry? You're hungry. voice is spot on. I have cousins. I have nephews. I know what it's like, man. It's important. Let's not phrase it that way. I was gonna say it's important to expose yourself to the youth so you're familiar with their trends, but then I was like, you gotta pick different words for that, man. You can't be saying that. It's important to spend time with the younger generation. So that you can understand their ways as if you were born to them. This is why every time I talk to Pancake and NA Alliances, I'm like, you see any good skippity toilets lately? It helps, you know? It relates me to him in a way. It shows him that I'm paying attention to his cultural zeitgeist. Any hungry soldiers? Anyone? Oh, hungry soldiers? Fine, I eat this shit myself. Fuck it. I think this is like the only hungry soldier here. It's one guy and he wants all the meat. Asking because you're looking for an alternative to YouTube for your clips. What do you mean an alternative to YouTube for your... Also, what do you mean you made too many and can't verify? What do you mean? I just don't know what you mean. I will say that if the only thing you're interested in is, like, getting your word out in front of people, and you really have, like, no other goals whatsoever as a creator, TikTok is a great platform. Because it puts your shit in front of a lot of people. It's just that, like, their monetization model is not good. And their discoverability is... Well, their discoverability is good. But, like, it's hard to build a following on TikTok. Like, it's just it's a content pipeline. You don't follow creators. It's all about your For You page. And, like, that's it. So as long as you're just dumping stuff on a For You page because you want it to get seen, great. But if you want, like, people who follow you specifically as a creator, it's not amazing. And then also there's, like, the whole owned by the Chinese government, dubious tech security practices, that whole kind of, like, equation behind it. Which isn't necessarily a deal killer for me in the same way that it is for, like, the United States federal government. But it's also not really something that's going to incentivize me to seek it out. If you want to upload more than 15-minute clips, you need to verify with your phone. 15-minute clips? A 15-minute clip is not a clip. A 15-minute clip is a video. But I do remember that step. Yeah, at some point you have to verify with your phone number. I don't recall having any problems with it. So unfortunately, I will be of limited use. But as far as sites for videos, there's really not anything better than YouTube, unfortunately. Yeah, I personally am very much team Night Fury on this. I think that a lot of government domestic institutions probably already have all the information that they need on me. But I also think that, like, you can take steps to make yourself safe. For example, I use an extraordinary amount of Google products, but I'm reasonably sure that Google isn't going to use any of that information maliciously. They might share it with people who I'd prefer they don't share it with, but I don't think they're going to, like... Yeah, exactly. Plus, in, like, today's day and age, the only way to actually not have people collect your opinion is to, like, live on a ranch in Montana. And get all of your mail sent to, like, a P.O. box, and to not have an internet connection. And I don't want to have that life. That sounds absolutely... I'm sure it's really nice for some people. I am not one of them. My pale white ass is not cut out for, like, the off-the-grid prepper eating cold beans out of a can lifestyle. I would die. Hot take, but most advertising is malicious. I think that most is doing a lot of work. Is predatory unequivocally malicious? Yes. But I don't know that... Is most advertising predatory? Let me ask you a question, okay? There is a billboard near my house that is advertising a pharmaceutical product. The pharmaceutical product is like fucking like a gout treatment or something like that. And the advice on the advertisement is like, talk to your doctor about this medical product today. That is an advertisement. I don't think it's predatory. I don't think it's malicious. But I'm also like, why are you advertising this to me and not to my doctor? Like, put your ad in a newsletter that my doctor gets, and then when I go to my doctor and I'm like, I have gout, he can recommend your product because you, like, gave him information about it. Why are you telling me? I don't care. I'm not gonna go to my doctor and be like, I saw an ad for gout. I don't have gout, but, like, can I have this medication? It's crazy. What do you want me to do with this advertisement? Medicine advertising to consumers is 100% bad. Yes, but is it malicious? Like, it's bad because the consumer doesn't... It's not actionable information to the consumer. The consumer can't do anything with the advertisement. But is it malicious? Also, yeah, I'm coming to your shard tonight to play Exceed. I'm coming to play with Seal. Hell says he's got a new comp. We're gonna come check it out. We're gonna see if he's lying or not. And then I'm gonna record all the fight logs, and I'm gonna give them to K&T, and then we're gonna play the exact same comp. Say that we came up with it. That'll teach him. Must go to their doctors and say, hey, some of my symptoms, man. But the billboard doesn't list any symptoms. The billboard is just like, the quality of your life fucking sucks because, like, you have this thing. But it doesn't actually list what the symptoms are. I don't know, man. Medical advertising is so deeply, deeply weird to me. And the United States is, like, the only place that does it, as far as, like, isn't medical advertising just straight up illegal in the EU. Like, they just don't advertise medical products there at all. Because it's explicitly not allowed. Amanda's got to get this job in Copenhagen, man. Could be me. Yeah, EU food additives regulations were also really good. Like, I've seen the ingredient comparisons and all that kind of stuff, where, like, people just make different food to sell in the EU because you're not allowed to add a ton of shit to it. The healthcare is a whole other thing, and, like, I'm not saying the EU is totally better. They've got their own problems as well. But I don't know. You spend enough time in the US, and eventually you're like... you start to see the cracks. Wish EU regulatory bodies were a bit more tech literate. Yeah, but like, whose are? Is there any nation on Earth that has a regulatory body that's tech literate? I think it's just kind of the nature of being a regulatory body that you're always kind of slow and behind the times. Probably China, you think? I don't know. If anything, I think like a centralized, consolidated government style like China has is probably going to be even slower to respond to changes. But I could be wrong. We look like we're doing alright. Head over to Manbane's outcrop. Send it. Oh. Oh. Yes. Okay, we're good. All in. Have a good one, Nitro. I will see you around Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe, if you've got the time to join us. I know you've been super busy lately. But your absence has been noted, and your presence will be nice when you have a bit more time to play with us. Now, remember, for this heart, water testing kits are worth absolutely nothing. They're like 3% progress. I'm going to touch every chemical dispenser. I'm going to touch every brackish scale. Get touched. I mean, I'll touch the water kits. I just don't expect them to do much for me. Like, this amount of Renown Heart, not even close. The water testing kits will not get you there. Grab the POI on the island. I don't even think those two will. I'm gonna kill these pair of scale. I'm gonna grab that water testing kit, and that might be enough. That is sufficient. Now we're actually doing really well. It's just this corner of the zone that's left. Grab this hero. Over here, please. Bog Fang. Thank you. And there's another POI and a Vista up here. And a waypoint. No POI though. Just a Vista and a waypoint. Then we're over this way. In here. We have one more waypoint after this. I thought that okay, that Necro did kill him. I only tapped him once or twice so they could get credit. You want this one too? No, they're not coming for this one. Oh, raining today. I think there's rain in the forecast. Hope I can still do my mock. I should really try and do a run today. Trying to summon the motivation to run is... Could try and save it for tomorrow. We'll see. Don't have to worry about it for like another 2 hours. Maybe I can get myself into the headspace. that done. That's last Vista. So all that's left are POIs and hero points? No, 2 more renown arts. One of them is going to be blow up stumps. What's the other one then? I don't remember what the other one is. Not the Ash Legion Stealth Trial. That's not until later. That's like Iron Marches. Alright, can I have the grenade kit, please? Oh, I pick them up off the ground. What, I can't blow up trees with a bomb now? It's messed up. No, my explosive kit. Should have known. Chuck it in the fire pit, I guess. Didn't even get it. Didn't even get it? There we go. Tomorrow's me will appreciate today's me taking care. That's true. But, like, I think today's me's thoughts on the matter also count. And today's me is like, we're doing the other HelloFresh kit for dinner, which means that my preferred meal of stop at the sushi place on the way home and grab some sushi is going to be off the table. And then the other today's me thing, there's not a hero point. The guild mission. Where have I forgotten a hero point? Maybe it isn't here. The other today's me's problem is that today's me knows that today's recycling day. Means I've got like 3 trips up and down the stairs carrying trash and garbage out. Which, if I do a run today, my legs are not really going to appreciate. But it is a point well taken. It is kind of crazy that sushi is like the post-workout meal. It does everything you need it to do. Carbs, it's protein. These are still bombs. These aren't even your short bow skills. Alright, that's the hero point done. What is the renown heart? I'm forgetting that. Where is the scout? I can figure this out. I figured it out. I remember it. It's actually the same heart that I missed last time. It is the Grove Garden heart. A little bit of careful thinking. All your problems are taken care of. Right in here. I just throw the grub repellent on grubs. Or I throw it on plants. Nope. I'll throw it on grubs. Yep. Oh no, you don't. Not on my watch. You've missed both. Okay. Bad luck. Alright, we probably got time for one more. I'm not above doing Blaze Ridge. I guess if I do decide that I'm gonna run, I do have earbuds charged. Perfect. That was what I wanted to make sure of. There's a phone charge, there's earbuds charge, so if I do decide to run, I've got everything I need. "34 minutes ago. I'm meeting your advisor at the Good Karma on Broad. Wanna come say hi?" I would have had 3 minutes to walk there. I don't think I can make it. Do I have a run-specific playlist? Nah, it's just people I like. This is the same playlist of songs that goes into the videos, the edited YouTube videos. It's just the first generation of Master Plan music. I actually need to update one of these days. I think he's added a bunch of tracks to that playlist. You have anything for me? I know this. Vista across the street. This is grenade renown art. So we need to go all the way north, pick up his grenade, and then head back to the south. And this one specifically is the stuff that I downloaded to be on the local machine. Got a couple other things in here, but they aren't super well organized. One of the things that I need to take care of as a stream chore. Have a more organized approach to the music on stream. They do not need my help at all. That's 2 NPCs beating the shit out of 4 enemies. Yeah, you're welcome to. I'm pretty sure CO runs the same way that K&T does. Which is they run closed, but open if you get income. I can't imagine that being a huge issue. Plus, you're literally in their alliance. So actually, like, you don't have to worry about it at all. You're more part of their group than I am. Doesn't count if you throw it at her. I guess that's not the kind of testing they want. Alright. Keep heading north. Stay north. Well, we could go right over 1. I just want to touch the waypoint. So let me touch the waypoint. There we go. They have allowed me to touch the waypoint. Kill flame pigeon, don't mind if I do. Oh, I still have the grenades on. I don't need these anymore. Never a bad time to grab a little. I thought that was going to do it. Let's go turn this power source off. That'll do it. Where's the entrance to your secret cave? Down hard giver. I know you're hiding like a POI and a bunch of stuff in here. Hero point, etc., etc. I actually think the backpedaling does more harm than good. I think I just need to try and dodge through them to get bound to go off most effectively. Hold on, there's a... Also already now up here. I like this flow. Maybe opening. The right call, and not just trying to use it in the middle of combat. Because then, like, they don't expect it. Wait, what? Turrets give a ton of XP. It feels like a good heuristic in general. It feels like anytime you can kill a turret, the turret is like 15%. Been that way for like every pirate renown heart we've done as well. Done. Anything north we're missing? Not really. Let's keep heading south then. The JP is up here somewhere, but the JP has nothing associated. You can basically just ignore that whole thing. Don't even think about it. Who's thinking about it? Yeah, try thinking about that. Oh. One that I need the gun to pick up? No. Do it myself. He says I need the gun, I can ignore the gun. Are we running DH for damage? Sort of. TNT's damage has always been really weird. We have people who are good at a lot of different DPS specs, and they just kind of bring whatever they're in the mood to play that night, and it's fine. So, like, we comp for a couple Berserkers. I think we comp for like 2 Berserkers, maybe 3. And then there's like 4 flex DPS spots, and the flex DPS spot is like Soul Beast, DH, Berserker, Hollowsmith, Weaver, Catalyst, and it's just whoever normally plays those DPS slots brings whatever they're in the mood to play for that night. It's certainly not like an optimized way to do it, but it's a fun way to do it. I just don't think that the particular DPS really matters that much in the current meta. Like, Berserker, DH, Hollow, Weaver are all close enough that if you know what you're doing, you're gonna do about the same damage. The only outlier is Berserker, because then you have Battle Standard. But you don't need to stack 100 Battle Standards. Especially not when people are still running Transfuse and you can just suck somebody into the middle of the Zerg. And then you can't, like, get your Battle Standard down anyway. Because it's just going to get target capped and it doesn't select downs with priority. From what I've been seeing, the most meta option is probably DH right now. But there are times that DH struggles in like high mobility fights, where Hollowsmith does really well in high mobility fights. And so we found it to be more effective to just have a spread of damage players, so that no matter what kind of fight you're in, you have somebody in squad who's really well positioned to apply damage in those fights, and then a couple people who are like okay at applying damage in those fights, rather than having particular fights that you're really well suited for, and particular fights that you're just like not comped for at all. I don't necessarily know that it's greeting and number chasing. I just think that a large portion of the world versus world player base gets hung up on what the mathematically optimal class is to play, when in most situations a class that's 95% as effective will both win you and lose you the exact same fights. There's not that big of a difference, and also it's not like the only variable. One person in your squad not dodging is probably going to have a bigger outcome, or a bigger impact on the outcome of a fight than whether you had 2 Hollowsmiths or 2 Berserkers. But people really get hung up on like, what should the profession be? And less hung up on the, oh, somebody made like a dumb positioning mistake. Nobody plays perfect. There's that done. I don't count for renown progress. Now they do. But also, I guess to that point, Exceed, we are kind of entering a meta where your DPS needs to be coordinated, or you're going to have a really bad time trying to punch through all the barrier that squads are comping for. So it is going to be a meta that more heavily punishes meter chasing and greeting for damage than holding it and waiting for a spike. You absolutely have to hold spikes these days to punch through all the defenses that an enemy group has. Yeah. You and I had the exact same thought. I just I needed a second to realize exactly what. Map completion, obviously using up like most of my neurons right now. Maybe it would be nice to go for a run in the rain. Think about it. Could be fun. Done. Look at the vista. And then somehow we missed a POI to the, or a waypoint to the north. I have to go and get his. But we're gonna have to fly all the way around the JP because it's a no-fly zone. Because everything else over here is done. Looks that way. I wouldn't say that we've gotten lazy from Selly meta, because Selly meta was just a different style. Selly meta was output as much constant damage as you can, while lining up your own personal damage cooldowns. And now we're about to enter a meta where it's more important that you line up your own personal cooldowns with other people in your group, rather than just send them whenever you've got like your own 3-button skill combo already. It's just a different style of world versus world to be entering. And I think when you see groups struggle, that's going to be the biggest thing that they're struggling with. Is that they're just not coordinating spikes. But we'll see how much of a problem that ends up being. I also think that if and when the quad support meta does get nerfed, I think you're going to see that a lot of support players have been playing very lazy. Because barrier removes a lot of personal accountability for individual gameplay. I'm not saying that you can like ignore dodging as a mechanic just because you have 3 other supports in your party and 2 of them generate barrier. I'm just saying that support is going to become a more active gameplay mechanic when you don't have barrier to cover off positioning mistakes as easily. And I think that's also going to be a rude awakening for some people who have gotten fat and complacent off of just having barrier available in their spot all the time. Because no meta lasts forever. We're not going to be in 4 support barrier hell until the servers get shut down when Guild Wars 3 comes up. Eventually there will be some nerf to that core strategy, probably to barrier, that no longer makes it a viable approach to squad building, and then people will adapt. Hello! The unfortunate thing about the barrier meta, though... Yeah. Yes. You need to take a meeting? Yeah. Oh, I can take it up. Are you sure? Because I can also end. Okay. Sorry, I lost track of time. And then you're going to Pilates right after? Okay. Yeah, we do need to wind down here pretty quick then. I think that I can finish this before we've got to go. It should be like 70% completion right now. 65? We might have to rush it. But I think we can get there. We'd be there faster if Hawkeye Griffins didn't even. They don't even give credit. What am I doing? This way probably? Didn't realize in Stealth Glide as a thief yet. Yeah, I really like these map comp streams for just like hanging out and chatting about whatever random stuff comes up. Because you can really just like turn your mind off for large portions of it. And there's a bunch of stuff in World versus World, like complicated but not the right kind of theme to make a video about, that I just spend a lot of time thinking about. It's a good format, I like it. So. Full water totem? I'm just going to ignore it. One more hero point. Do works count? I feel like we answered this last time. They do. Wow, nobody's been through here in a while. 1300 bonus XP. We're definitely on a time limit here, though. Let's see how fast we can move through this. Gone too far. Come back here. Let's hope that we have enough brickleberries. Yes. Excellent. There's one hidden cleft up here that we need to click on. Right there. Then all we should need to do, bottom left corner of the zone. I think we've nailed just about everything else. We'll be done in time. Worms don't count. Alright, skip them. These? I bet these count. They count really. Dude, you gotta stop spawning planesworms like right next to where I'm gonna go kill an ember. Kinda rude. Gonna lose it. Get out of here. Nobody's interested in your shit. Like, they're always together. Wormy and Ember every time. Looks kind of hostile up here. I'll just be flying over it. And then I'll be taking this vista. Bahar? No, this is just nothing. Go idling more. We're at 88. Not long enough. $15, $16, $10, $11. We're missing one renown heart somewhere. I can just kill grubs. No. Can't kill grub. The one where you kill harvest. Set the trap off. I'm in your house. Killing your mans. We should do it. He has indeed done it. Pigs. Warthogs, whatever. How much are trolls and spiders? A lot. Trolls specifically seem like they're worth a lot. Spiders. Where's the heart we missed? It's probably just one that we didn't finish it. Yep. Needed to do like one more thing. That's something we could definitely be improving it. It's only going to cost us like 30 seconds. Still time that we wouldn't have had to take otherwise. No key, unlock. And then that's where I got to be done. Because Amanda's taking a meeting and then we're going to go for a walk. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zones left. And we are currently at a / age of 18 hours. So unless we take like over an hour to do each of these remaining zones, I think we're in pretty good shape to set a fast time. We will be resuming that most likely tomorrow. Because tonight is going to be World versus World with CO, and then after that, it's going to be finishing up the POF weeklies so that we can get the Sunspear. If you want pings for when that's going to happen, there's a Discord, there's a VODs channel, and then there's also the YouTube channel if you want to check out some more curated, edited kind of content. I will see you guys around later tonight when we pick up with Celestial Omen. Till then, take care, have a good rest of your afternoon. See you then.